Hello, everyone. My name is Kobe Cornell Boone. I am the managing director and founder of Boone Capital. We are a private equity firm that is based in the land, timber, and all the wonderful things that happen with the outdoors and recreation space. And today, I'm really excited about this video because I hope today's video sheds a little bit of light in a way that I think folks who traditionally did not grow up visiting state parks, zoos, of course, aquariums, but state national parks, national forests, if you will, that may not be as familiar with that space. I think this video is um, probably good that I'm inside the science lab today. It's going to strike a nerve with a lot of folks and say, man, I really didn't know that there was a true economy behind this thing when it comes to this popular word that we hear now of conservation, and then ways that I can also take part in this and enjoy it with my family and loved ones as well. So let's dive into it a little bit. So, to give you guys some real numbers and context, I want to talk about 2024 just from the outdoor recreation economy. So, in 2024 alone, the US outdoor recreational economy produced 696.7 billion. Yes, it took a bit to get out. Oh, 696, so right at about $700 billion in value was added just from the outdoor recreation economy alone, which is equal to 2.4%, if you will, the US GDP. Like I can just stop right there. One of the most powerful countries in the world, our outdoor recreation space is equal to 2.4% of our gross domestic product. And that's actually coming directly from the Bureau of Economic Analysis. So outdoor recreation also generated about 1.3 trillion in gross output in 2024 as well, and supported roughly 5.2 million jobs nationwide. And I actually pulled that from Outdoor Recreation Roundtable from an article they had back in March 5th of 2026. So when we talk about the outdoors as an industry, we're not just talking about hobbies. It's not just your fisherman, your deer hunter, your person that's hiking, if you will. We're talking about a real sector that you can see, touch, feel that is tied to travel, tourism, lodging, retail, restaurants, guiding, equipment, vehicles, boats, RVs, camping. And yes, I got this on a note because I didn't want to leave anybody out. Camping, hunting, fishing, land access. Stop right there. Participation is also broad too. That's very important to note is that the Outdoor Industry Association reported that in 2023, outdoor recreation participation reached 175.8 million Americans, or you could rather say 57.3% of the US population aged 6 or older. And what that means essentially is that more than half the country is participating in some form of outdoor recreation, whether it be one of those things that I already mentioned. Now, the National Park Service data points in the same direction. In 2024, the National Park System received 331.9 million in recreational visits. That is huge, you guys, because those visitors spent $21 billion in communities near those national parks. I actually have a good friend, Mr. Tom, who him and his wife, they have an amazing property that they've stewarded for years where folks can actually stay on private land, private property just outside the national park. And they're able to essentially be able to offer a quality stay and experience that's curated, kind of like a boutique hotel, if you will, on the properties that they own just outside of national park. So you look at that support upwards of 56.3 billion in economic output. That's absolutely huge for folks. And I actually pulled that directly from the National Park Service as well. That was from an article that they did back September 25th of 2025. So what does all this mean, right? That the spending flows into not just on the land that people are enjoying, but the spending actually flows into lodging, into restaurants, into transportation, gas, right? You gotta have gas if you're driving, or I guess you could say electric, um, transportation outfitters, local services, and recreational businesses as well. So, a key point to just say on that, simply put, The land itself is not only the value driver, if you will, it is all of the resources around it, the access, the enjoyment, the participation of the actual recreational side of it as well, and the opportunities when you look at things like the Big Beautiful Bill, for example, when you look at Section 179 of the tax code, Section 168K, other tax adjacent advantages that do exist for both the participant in the recreational activity, but most specifically the investor in it as well. There's an opportunity. The corporate retreats, how did I leave that out? Corporate retreats as well. There's these different avenues that folks can take advantage of when it comes to outdoors recreation as a space. So my hope is that this video kind of highlights a few of those things, gives you a couple of references or resources to look at yourself. And I promise you, it will change the way, once you start to dive into it, it'll change the way that you look at your guys on Saturday morning when you're driving with your family who are loading the boat into some water on your local lake, or your family that's going on a hiking trip, to start to see some of the major tailwinds, especially as we look at scarcity of water and land close by your nearby metropolitan areas. You'll start to see greater opportunities come to play. So, hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you want to talk more, my name is Kobe Boone. You can reach out at boonecapital.co. That is boonecapital.co. We'd love to have a conversation with you. Until next time, God bless.